Tiny Games here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a very important video. Now Gameloft have come out, they have tweeted about a survey they are conducting. Now the reason why I think this is so important, I have not checked the survey yet, but the last survey that Gameloft did, I feel served as a direction for Gameloft as to what they should cover in the game. A lot of people at the time when the survey came out were requesting Eve, they were requesting Rapunzel, they were requesting Tiana, and we do have Rapunzel and we do have Eve and we are getting Tiana. So when they do these surveys, they are genuinely looking for feedback so that they can implement certain steps. Now, I don't know whether this survey is going to cover characters or things like that, but either way, it's important that we use this survey to get our thoughts out there. It's really important because, like, we all as like individuals who play this game, who love this game, who want to see this game be super successful, super long term and everything like that, we need to let the creators know what we want, how we feel and things like that, in order to help them make sure they're going the right direction sort of possible. So in this video, I am going to fill out the survey on camera. Yeah, on camera. So you can sort of get an idea of the questions that they're asking, and I can sort of see what they're asking and things like that. Now, obviously, when you answer the survey, answer it specific to you. Don't just follow what I put or any other streamers if they do the same. I would never try and push you to go a certain way with certain things. So yeah, answer it as truthfully as possible to you. I will leave a link to the survey in the description down below, along with a link to my Discord, where I also have the survey link pinned in the Disney Dreamlight Valley channel. So if you want to, feel free to join the Discord. Obviously, I've already spoken about this survey over there, so I generally tend to post in Discord quite often. I interact with everyone over there, so if you are okay and comfortable using Discord, do join. We're a lovely little community and family over there. So yeah, it'd be nice to kind of have you guys over there. But yeah, let's move on. Let's go straight onto this survey and have a look at what's in store for us. Okay, so here we are with the survey. Obviously it says it has like its privacy notice and everything like that, so feel free to do what you need for that. If you have any issues with that, then feel free to read the policy. I'm not going to go through it, but you can go through it yourself if you need to. So I do live in Germany at the moment, so I'm going to tick that. I'm not going to dox myself too much. I think it's quite clear I live in Germany. I have a whole channel on my Discord about me learning German, so I am in this category for my age. And I am female. I do identify as female. In this section of the survey, we would like to know more about your experience with the game. Now, this is where it gets juicy. On which platforms are you playing Disney Dreamlight Valley? Now, technically I play on PC, but I don't know if I should tick Xbox because I play through the Xbox app. And there was obviously a significant reason why I chose to play through the Xbox app, because it was free on Game Pass, so that's why I chose to play it that way. And because I pay for Game Pass, I do have a slight discount on Moonstones and things like that because of it. So, yeah, I kind of like, I'll tick both because I think it's relevant to the situation. After learning of Disney Dreamlight Valley, how long did it take for you to decide to download it? Well, I downloaded it as soon as I found out the game, so technically this one. But when I found out the game was at its early access launch, so I think that's probably more relevant. What is the primary reason you return to Disney Dreamlight Valley after a new update is released? Now, genuinely, I think looking at these, you know, new quests, new characters, new star path or other, I play regularly regardless of new updates. See, that's tricky because technically I do. I play this game every day. Every day I'm on it. So that is probably the more honest answer. But what probably pulls me to the updates and gets me excited about the updates is usually the new characters. I genuinely don't think the quest lines tend to be very good. Because a lot of them are very kind of like fetch questy. I stand by that the Vanellope quests, that's what I'm trying to remember. The Vanellope quests were some of the best quests that this game has put in. And yeah, you could argue they were fetch questy, but they felt so story driven, they felt so fun, so playful. I mean, you had like basically a mini race when you race Vanellope out of the caves and stuff. Sorry if this is spoilers for anyone. But I don't think there's been quests quite as fun as Vanellope's. Like, say what you will about her. I know a lot of people don't like her. I know a lot of people don't like her house. But she had the funnest quest and storyline, hands down. Yeah, I would say new characters is what pulls me in. But we haven't really had the main characters that I've been excited for. So, should I really... Yeah, I'm just going to stick with I play regularly, regardless of new updates, because I play it daily. So, I mean, I do want new updates, but, like, I still play it regularly. Like, I play for the decorating, I play for the collection, I play, you know, for those reasons, you know, not... I want new characters, I want new quests, I want new star paths, but... honestly, I play it regularly. It is what it is. Did you purchase the expansion? Yes, I did. What do you like most about Disney Dreamlight Valley? Select up to 5 options. So we have participating in Dream Snaps, which I do love. Designing my house and village, completely agree. I don't really do designing my outfit. Participating in seasonal star paths. Progressing through the main storyline, quite possibly. Creating fashion and furniture with touch and magic. I would do more with it if there was one more motifs. I think they have... Not that I'm asking the game to put in more motifs as such, because I hate them as rewards. But the big problem with touch of magic is that you can't have it out in your valley because of Dream Snaps. So if you like participating in Dream Snaps, touch of magic pretty much becomes irrelevant because you have to tear it all down. So I don't want to tick this one because like I struggle with touch of magic. I think there needs to be better motifs, and also it's irrelevant because you have to get rid of stuff. Optimizing my game economy, farming pumpkins, cooking high value meals, crafting iron ingots. No, I hate that. I do not care for the grindy aspect. I like the decorating part, but not that. Village activities, fishing, gardening, cooking. Again, not what I like. Building friendships with Disney and Pixar characters. I mean, that's fun, but would I say that's what I like the most? Maybe not. Multiplayer valley visits. Now, I would say yes, but I think their multiplayer is too basic. If multiplayer was improved, like if we could do the stuff that we kind of expected, like they never specifically said it, but we kind of expected it, that we would be able to, you know, at least maybe sit down in a valley, because that's a basic thing. Like we wouldn't think... They never told us that they were going to remove our basic interactions, our basic abilities. So I feel like even though they did give us everything that they shown in the trailer, and it's wrong for us to assume we could do more, it's also, I think, I think it's silly to kind of just expect that multiplayer would be even more basic than just what we can do in our valley. Now, I appreciate why they might not let people who visit get out their tools and things like that, but I feel as the owner of my valley, I should be able to pick items in my own valley, whether someone's there or not, kind of thing. So, they never told us they were removing the base functionality of the game. I think that's the important thing. So I'm not going to tick multiplayer visits because it's really not at a stage that I fully enjoy it. I love going to people's valleys to tour them. I love going to people's Scrooge stores and buying things. But certainly it doesn't really, like, it needs to be more fleshed out for sure. For sure. Adventure into new realms and biomes, I do love to see that. Completing my collection. Now that is something I do try and do. I really am a completionist. And it bugs me that in some ways I won't ever be able to complete this game because of all the little microtransactions. Which I'm not complaining too much about. Like, I'm not short on Moonstones. I've got like 40,000 Moonstones, so I'm not complaining that I could spend more, but I feel like, yeah, it's hard to do, and it's especially hard to do when they won't re-release certain certain bundles that I have been demanding. But I think I've got to tick that because that is something that drives me, like, is completing everything, getting every critter, getting every recipe and things like that. So I think overbuilding the friendships and stuff like that, that's probably more important. So I think the ones that I've selected are honest for me. But I know there's a lot of people that love like the grind and everything like that. Okay, what do you dislike the most? Okay, this is it. Let us get into this. Okay, designing my outfit. We can tick that. We can tick village activities. We can do the optimizing the game for sure. I'm tempted to do creating fashion and furniture because like the whole system's broken, I think. So I think that needs to be touched upon. Now it does say other, please specify, and I don't know whether I should go into an honest rant here about things that I don't like. Like, please bring back premium shop bundles. Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? I dislike that the Art Deco bundles have not repeated in the premium shop since their first release. Please repeat these items. Okay, like, it may seem like a joke, but literally that is something that bugs me. And like, again, that ties into the completionist aspect. There's furniture that I want and I can't get it because they literally won't re-release the bundles. And I think of how often certain items have repeated that I'm like, just give it a shot, Disney. Just give it a shot, please. I don't think it's fair to tick multiplayer valley visits as the thing I dislike the most because it just needs fleshing out. That's the thing. It just needs fleshing out. But yeah, certainly the grind is something that I'm not keen on and stuff like that. So I think these are fair for my viewpoints. Okay, among the following types of gameplay, which would you prefer to do more or less of in future quests? Okay, I'm going to look at all these aspects first. So the first thing is talking with characters. The next thing is decorating no theme. The next thing is gathering resources or ingredients. The next thing is crafting items. The next thing is decorating an area to a theme. The next thing is customizing avatar outfit. And then the next thing is crafting items that I get to keep. Now, I think crafting items that I get to keep is important. I'm quite happy doing that. I wish there was like an option here where I could explain some of the things I want to do in quests is more gameplay stuff. Like, if we could have more Vanellope-like quests where we feel like we're actually doing something, Because, like, I don't mind talking with characters. I feel like I have to go neutral on this because I don't mind it, but I want the interaction to have life. Just going up to someone and, like, spamming through the chat isn't fun. But, like, Vanellope's quests were so interactive, and I wish I could kind of explain that. I think decorating to a theme is quite good. Customizing an avatar outfit, I'm a bit neutral on. And I think I'll go neutral on decorating no theme personally. Gathering resources or ingredients, a lot less. A lot less. We don't need that. We don't need that. Like, I wish there was a suggestion box here that I could explain, like, the Vanellope quests were so fun. Please do more, like, proper interactive where we feel like we're actually playing. That's kind of what I want. Among the following types of gameplay, which would you prefer to do more or less of in future quests? Please select one option per row. So there's gardening. I'm not keen on that. Buying from Scrooge store. I guess I'm going to put neutral because, like, I have money, so it doesn't bother me. Taking photos, again, neutral. Solving puzzles, yes. 100% yes. That I like. Solving puzzles, oh my god, we've got solving riddles down here too. That, 100%, 100%. This is, yes, this is, well, it's what I need. It's what I need. And cooking, I'm kind of, no, I'll go somewhat less. I don't really care about the cooking. Okay. Among the following types of gameplay, which would you prefer to do more or less of in future quests? Ooh, okay. I'm neutral on having parties with characters because it usually, like, the parties with the characters, like, when I think about it and stuff like that, like, the setup and everything is usually just, like, posing for a photo. That there isn't a lot of, like, interactivity and stuff like that. Watching villagers interact again is kind of neutral to me. Uncovering memories, I think sounds good. Breaking blockers. What does that mean? What does breaking blockers mean? Am I dumb? Okay, I'm going to put neutral on this. Returning to old story areas such as the realms or the mines. I think that's good. I think that's great. I love the idea of revisiting certain things. Serving villagers in the restaurant. No. Less. I don't need to do that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with those answers for me. How often do you actively try to advance / complete each season's star path? Oh, I want to say every time I play, because I do try and get through it as quick as possible to get the items, because the idea is that I get the items and then I can decorate with them. So I think every time I play is probably fair. Okay, below are some statements players have made about Star Path rewards and themes. Please read each pair of opposing statements and click and drag the slider to the position that you think best represents you. Total agreement with one statement, which you see you drag the slider to the end of the scale where the statement itself is positioned. If you think both statements equally suit you, please position the slider in the middle. Okay. Star Path rewards should come back as items in the premium shop. Star Path rewards should not come back as items in the premium shop. I 100% think they should. Me stopping it is just because I don't like the fact that the game didn't go free to play. I feel like if this game is going to focus a lot on microtransactions, so for instance, if they expand the premium shop, I would think it's fair to go free to play, because then they're upping their financial gain from the microtransactions, if that makes sense. Otherwise, it just kind of feels a little bit greedy to kind of have a paid for game and then heavy microtransactions. I think that's the thing that gets me, is the idea of having heavy microtransactions. So I do think the rewards should come back. I think it's a great money maker for Gameloft personally. I think it makes a lot of business sense, especially because I see I see mountains of people, hundreds of people, or I think every person who has missed at least one star path wants the items back. I don't think there's any person out there that missed a star path and is like, oh yeah, I don't really care. Like, I mean, I'm sure someone's going to comment now and and be the exception to the rule just to prove me wrong. But yeah, I definitely think they should come back for sure. Please read each. Well, I'm not going to repeat that. Okay, so Star Path theme should be similar to the update theme. Star Path theme should be different from the update theme. Okay, now this is tricky because I like when things tie together. And it does make sense, but also, yeah, I don't want things to. I like getting a variety of items. So I don't think they necessarily have to be exact. Like, if, for instance, when we had the Lion King update, I wouldn't necessarily want my entire star path full of Lion King items, but I'm not opposed to there being similarities. So I think I'm going to go here personally because I don't think it needs to be different. I like the idea of elements tying in. Like, we had the Royal Winter Star Path and we had Jack in the update, and that worked well because they were both Christmas themed, but they released at the correct time. I think that's why this question is kind of tricky because, for instance, like I said with the Lion King theme, I'm quite happy to get extra items to go alongside what I'm gaining through free content as such, but then also I don't mind if it's different. So I think here is kind of a good place to be because, like, when it matches and it's a good match, it's good. But if it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm going too deep into the explanations. How appealing would the following star path aspects be? Being able to complete the star path again in exchange for additional rewards. Huh. Interesting. Now, I finished the star path quite early. I usually don't struggle with it. So that does seem appealing, but also not. So I'm going to put somewhat. Because I always like additional rewards. But it depends what the rewards are. Like, what are the rewards we're getting? Because if the rewards are like a bunch of ugly motifs, I'm not interested, love. I'm not interested. But if we're talking more Moonstones, more items, more furniture, I'm on it. I'm on it like a car bonnet. Yeah. So we'll do somewhat. I think somewhat's okay for my viewpoint. To see track duties for the star path similar to how it is for quests. Neither appealing nor unappealing. I usually just open up the menu. It's not hard for me to do. I just have a look and then I work on that particular task. So I don't need it tracked. So we'll do the middle. Okay. I have just read the first line, okay, and I'm already in love. Okay. We're considering future star path themes. Please select your top 3 themes from the list below. Please select up to 3 options. Well, immediately I'm ticking the Greek mythology. I don't care what else is on this list. I saw Hercules, Hades, I saw Greek mythology, and I fell in love. Disney classic star path centered around Disney classic IPs such as Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Robin Hood. I am not going to be able to pick. I can't pick 3. I already know I can't pick 3 because I've looked down. Right, Game of Star Path, a path featuring items inspired by the modern day gaming aesthetic. I'm not going to tick that. I'm ticking the Disney classics for now because I don't really care about Pinocchio, but Robin Hood. Right, Princess Star Path, princess-themed items, iconic character dresses, blah, blah, blah. Yes, absolutely. Cottagecore Star Path. I'm going to upset a lot of you here. I try so hard to be that cute cottagecore girly. I do love it. I love the aesthetic, but it's not very me. So I'm not ticking this. I need to work out which one of these three I'm unticking. Decade Star Path, don't really, not too fussed. Mythical Star Path, Dragons, Phantasmic, Fairies, Mythic. This is an absolute must. I have to tick this. Wonderland Star Path. Now, I like the idea of a Wonderland Star Path for sure, but it's not my top three. And a Mermaid Star Path, definitely not up there in the top. Now I have to think of one of these I'm going to untick. And it's between the Disney classics or the princess. Now, I want princess stuff. I love the princess stuff. It's very me. But we have a lot of princess stuff. But what if they lean too heavily into, like, the Pinocchio aspect? And I don't really care for that. But Robin Hood. See, if they didn't have Robin Hood here, this would be an easy untick. But I can't imagine unticking for Robin Hood. Because I love Robin Hood. Robin Hood is one of my favourite Disney films. Literally one of my favourites. This is so hard to do. This is so hard to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to start singing there. You can tell I'm stressed. I can't cope with this question. 3 is not an option. It's not a suitable enough option. I need more. I'm going to untick Princess. I don't think that's fair because I really want more princessy aspects. But I like the idea of getting some of the, like, less done stuff. We have a lot of Disney princess stuff. So for that reason, I untick that one. Which improvements would you most like to see added to the Star Path? Weekly and daily based duties, introducing different types of rewards, ability to have an unlimited amount of duties and claim star coins or craftables on the additional pages. Oh, okay, I like that. I think that's fun. Ability to repeat the Star Path and exchange the same item for a special treatment. Sparkles visual effects. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, just the end part is what's throwing me off. Ability to track. No, I don't care about that. Adding more duties and rewards. See, I'm tempted to tick the different types, but I don't know. I really don't know, like, what else they could add. Like, I need more, I need less motifs. So maybe if I just type in other and put less motifs. Because I know earlier I said I want more motifs, but a lot of the motifs they put out are rubbish. I'm sorry, Gameloft, but you need someone better on your team because I want patterns. I don't want a massive Vanellope face. I want to create beautiful patterns and designs. Like, the details I love are kind of like the inconspicuous kind of like designs and stuff. So I'm going to put less motifs as an improvement. I mean, it says what you most want added, but like, they'll get what I'm on about. It may be the wrong place, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know. I'm not going to tick this because I don't really get this, so I'm skipping it. How clear are Star Path duties written in the riddle form? For example, in recent updates, we have challenged players to speak to an exceptionally unexceptional villager rather than plainly asking players to speak with Mirabelle. Now, I think it's very clear, personally. I understand that if you're maybe not aware of a lot of the Disney IPs, if you've not watched certain films, it would be harder. But I also love the whole riddle aspect. Like, that is just, I love riddles. I love that kind of thing. So for me, it's very clear. I love it. But I appreciate not everyone's going to feel that way. How many Moonstone packs have you purchased to date with real world money? Now, I think I've purchased 2 packs. And I can't remember which ones. So I feel like this means, like, because this count, no one's bought 5,000 Moonstone packs. So I assume this is the amount of Moonstones in total. So I want to guess I'm somewhere maybe here. So I'll tick that. Because I think this is more about the total amount of Moonstones, not how many actual packs, because otherwise everyone's ticking naught. There's no way people have bought 30,000 packs worth of Moonstones. That's just ridiculous. How many house skins have you purchased? I've got them all. We are evaluating new types of offerings for the future of Disney Dreamlight Valley. How appealing would it be to see the following offerings available in the premium shop? A themed bundle featuring a mix of furniture, a house, skin and clothing. That seems good. I'm going to put appealing. Downloadable content introducing seasonal weather changes to your village. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000,000% yes. A building that comes with an arrangement and additional items around the house. Somewhat appealing. I do like buildings that have stuff like that, but also, like, it's got to fit in. It needs to be, like, you know how they updated the mushroom house so the grass matches? Like, I don't mind that surround of grass and fence and things like that, but it just has to blend in. So I'm going to put somewhat appealing. Downloadable content centered around animal companions. Unappealing. I'm not really fussed about the animal companions, to be fair. I've purchased both the Wally and Ursula bundle, so I'm taking that one. What did you like most about your experiences with the Dream bundle? The special items, to be honest. That's it. That's it. The quests in both the packs were personally, they just feel like the regular quest. Especially, I think the Wally one was very poor, personally. Very sort of fetch quest, wait questy things. Literally, the only reason why I like the Dream bundles is for the items. That's it. We recently added Ursula's Transformation Dream Bundle to the shop, and considering future Dream Bundles, which characters would you feel most excited to have as a Dream Bundle? Now, this is difficult because obviously I don't really like, I get the game needs to be supported, but kind of like characters as a Dream bundle feels bad to kind of have as a bundle, because it's also like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay for it. You know, the torn aspect of having to pay and other stuff. So yeah, I am gonna do another. I'm gonna write Beast to transform into Adam, because I would, although personally I love him as Beast and I think I would keep him as Beast, I think the ability to transform him into Adam is a great thing. Like, when I think of how Ursula transformed into Vanessa, I think Dream Bundles are really great for that, personally. So I like that aspect. I don't think Belle needs anything. I don't really care about Scrooge or Mickey. Is there anyone else in game that would work with at the moment? I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to stick to Beast, personally, I think. I think that's the best thing to suggest. We recently introduced a new feature in-game called Dream Snaps. How often do you engage with it? I want to say every time I play, but technically most times I play. Because I always do Dream Snaps every week, but I don't vote every time I play. So yeah, most times I think is fair. I absolutely love Dream Snaps. I think it's amazing. Before engaging with Dream Snaps, how clear were the instructions? I would say somewhat clear. I see a lot of people struggling. At least in Discords, I have people, or on Facebook, they go, oh, you know, how do I unlock this? And I don't think they understand. I don't know why, but like, to me it was clear. But obviously not everyone else gets it. So I'm going to put somewhat clear. Which of the following statements are you aware of with regards to Dream Snaps? There's a brand new challenge every week with a new theme. Yes, although technically that is incorrect, Gameloft, because you repeated a theme. You repeated one, and don't think that's gone unnoticed, because it did go noticed. But I'll still tick it, because, you know, that's what they mean. Picture submissions are rewarded with a minimum of 300 Moonstones and up to 1,200, not 12,000, depending on your ranking. Correct. Following the week's theme and items, following the week's theme and item tags will help you rank higher in the standards. Absolutely, talk about that all the time. Voting is also rewarded with Moonstones. Correct. Leveling up your pixie dust brings you rewards including special items and Moonstones. Correct. What are the main reasons you engage with Dream Snaps? The Moonstone rewards, honestly. I do like to express my creativity, and I can only select up to 2 options. So we'll do to express my creativity, I think, to be fair. But it's mainly the Moonstone rewards. Okay, below are some statements players have made about the new items and biomes in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Again, we're reading and sliding. I would rather purchase original Disney Dreamlight Valley items inspired by Disney lore. I would rather purchase items that can be seen in Disney movies / parks. See, the movies bit, yes. The parks bit, no. Because I have no understanding of the park stuff. Because I've never been to one. I've never been to one. So the parks don't appeal to me because I've never been. But definitely the movies aspect. So I'm going to put it here. Just because, like, the parks bit. Okay, similar to the game today, I would prefer to see more realistic biomes that allow you room to decorate and define them. I would prefer to see Disney-themed biomes with more direct references to film locations. This is hard, okay, because I do want more biomes that tie to film locations. Like, everyone complains about Vanellope's house. I don't think Vanellope's house is ugly. I think the problem with Vanellope's house is that it doesn't fit into the realistic biomes that we currently have. I think if we had a biome that was Wonderland themed or Candy themed, it would be fine. It would fit in. And the problem is we don't have enough items like decor and foliage to transform one of the regular biomes into a candy biome. So I think I am going to lean towards the film locations because I think, although I like the realistic biomes, I myself have said on this channel that I want a bigger frozen snowy biome, 100%. I also think sometimes the houses need to fit in, and in order to fit in, they need to be similar to film locations so that it blends. So I'm going to lean towards that side. How appealing would it be to see the following characters added to Disney Dreamlight Valley? Lumiere and Cogsworth. Maybe some, I don't know. Somewhat appealing, I guess. Timon and Pumbaa. Yeah, I guess appealing. Rex and Bo Peep, I guess appealing. I don't know, because I want to see see, this is my problem. Do I want to see these characters? Yes. Are they high up there on my list? No. And that's my problem. I'm going to change them all to appealing because I want to see every character. What kind of multiplayer features would you most like to see in Dreamlight Valley? Taking pictures with others, 100%. Emotes, 100%. The other options were valley activities with others, which I'm not too fussed about, but I think it could be good. Completing quests with others, again, I think is irrelevant. I'd rather complete quests on my own. Ability to trade custom fashion / furniture designs with others. This would be more appealing if Touch of Magic could be used in Dream Snaps. Like, I know a lot of people don't like it and think it's unfair. And I 100% do see that argument. But I hate that I can't decorate my valley with Touch of Magic items and then take a Dream Snap that, for instance, doesn't have Touch of Magic in it, but because of Biome 2 valleys away, 2 biomes away, it picks up on it. Like, that's what gets me. But I think I will tick it, because that is kind of an aspect that I think would be fun. If the following multiplayer features were released, how often would you expect to engage with them? Emotes, extremely often. Taking pictures with others, extremely often. Ability to trade fashion, probably not that often. So even though, like, I ticked it, I probably wouldn't use it that much. How often do you browse digital gaming stores? I mean, this is difficult because my Steam pops up, like, often. And I'll see the front page, but I don't often browse it. So we'll maybe go monthly just to kind of balance it out. Roughly how many paid games do you tend to purchase each year? Now, this is difficult because I buy a lot of, like, humble bundles, and they often come with, like, 8 games. And you go, if I buy 2 or 3 bundles a year, that is, that's like more than 20. But do I play all those games? Not a chance. I'm saying all this, I'm so worried my husband's going to be judging me, like, why are you buying games and not playing them? But I buy them with the pretense to play them. And then I just get sucked into Disney Dreamlight Valley. So, okay, I'll level it out because I buy a lot of games that I don't play. We'll cut it down to 10 to 15. I think that's fair. Okay, in this last section of the survey, we would like to know more about your media habits. Do you follow Disney Dreamlight Valley? Yes, I do. Do I follow unofficial? I do follow unofficial, so Facebook groups and stuff like that. Which official Disney Dreamlight Valley? Well, I follow their Twitter. I think technically I'm followed to their Instagram. I am on their Discord. I do follow their YouTube. I don't think I follow their Facebook, and I don't think I actually follow their TikTok. I don't think. Where do you get your news? Content creators and influencers. Maybe I should specify one, Tanny Games, specifically. Patch notes, the newsletter, the official channels, the official website, unofficial channels. Yeah, I think that's fair. Would you be interested in participating in focus groups? Yes, absolutely, 100%. I am going to turn the screen off at the moment because I am going to enter my email address. And obviously, I'm not typing it in front of you guys. Yeah, we're covering that up. Not everyone will be contacted apparently, so which is fine. Okay, now I submitted that and I just want to show you, it says thank you for taking our survey, so I'm going to click done and that's it. So there you go, that is the survey right there. Let me know your thoughts on the survey. Obviously, like I said earlier, you've seen all my votes and everything like that. Do not copy my votes just because of what I've said or anything like that. Answer it as truthfully to you as possible. Don't let my decisions sway you in any way. But I hope this kind of gave you a lot of information as to what the survey entails and everything like that. And yeah, make sure you do this survey. It's so important. I cannot express how much it's so obvious that Gameloft listened to the surveys based on everything we've had content-wise over the last year and everything that they've got planned for the next year, or at least the next first half of next year. No, it's this year. Oh my god. I forget that we're in 2024 already. So yeah, 100%, please, everyone who watches this video, I insist upon you to do the survey. If I can't get you to like this video or comment on it, at least let me convince you to answer the survey, because it has a massive impact. It really does. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching along. I understand it's a long one. It wasn't meant to be this long, but the survey was long and I had a lot of thoughts. So yeah. Anyway, I hope this helped. Links down below for my own Discord and the survey, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.